What's up, guys? A little different show here today. I'm going to be going through kind of my process that I use on Underdog. It's worked for me so far. I'm going to kind of show you what I have available on my website. I've been trying to kind of fine tune some of the data that I use, but over the course of the MLB season, being in Alabama, it was I could do single picks, then I had to do combos only, so I didn't think it was really useful to get this information out. But now in Alabama, we can do single picks, but we have to do what's called pick'em champions. And the hard part with that is that it's a minimum four entries per pick. You can't do 2 or 3 mans. So today I'm just going to kind of go through how I would do NFL for this week. Real quick, we'll just go ahead and go to NFL. So I've updated the website for the NFL picks this week. You can go here, just go to NFL, NBA and NHL. I just cleared out for tonight since the games have already started. So if you check those, they'll just be empty. But you'll see here, so this is the NFL picks that we have this week. So what I would do is you really just have to like round robin these picks. There's no more like, flex play or, doing a 2-man or a 3-man and kind of getting some of your money back. It's really hard to hit the 4-man or hit the 5-man every night. So what I've found is just kind of round robin these. So this win percentage is based off the projection for that week, and then the ceiling and floor using a distribution curve to try to pinpoint the win percentage. Is probably a little inflated. All these are probably 10% or so too high, but it's still just a good metric to use, just to kind of sort all these together. So what I'm going to do in this video is kind of show you a strategy that you can use, especially if you're in a state that has to do 4 or 5 mans only. So for this week, I go straight to the top. Hurts under 10.5 rushing attempts. Projections about 2 under. Sure, I'll take it. Henry, I'll take that over. Levis, he's projected over 1 interception. So the fact that we're getting them at a half, good bet. Lawrence, I'll take that over 3. This one I might skip. I don't usually skip them unless, there's, you got to kind of understand where the projections are coming from. If I recording Turpin's on the Cowboys, right? Yeah, so Dowdle is questionable. So Turpin's prop is really just all comes down to if Dowdle plays or not. So I might just skip that one because this early in the week, maybe tomorrow before the game, we might know better. This line will probably move, but at this point, I'm not really comfortable taking that one. So I might skip Turpin for now, and I'll just take this Mixon one. So we have Hurts, Henry, Levis, Lawrence, and Mixon. And I'll probably just round robin 5 picks. If you want to round robin 6, you can do that. But just for this video, I'm going to just show how to round robin 5 different picks into 4 mans. Kind of give yourself a little bit of safety. These are the ones I had favorited for tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and just clear those out. All right, go to higher or lower. All right, so let's go ahead and favorite all the ones. We had Hurts. Who else was there? There was Lawrence. Let me know if you have any questions too, and I can try to answer them while we're doing this. Who else do we have? Mixon, I believe. Henry and Levis were our 5. Okay, so kind of show you how I would do this. With this being NFL, I might do this even a couple times throughout the week. I might do it now. I might wait till like a Friday afternoon update. There might be more lines posted. There'll be more accurate projections, but the goal here doing it this early is just trying to jump on some of these lines before they really move. Say, do I have a Monday game? Yeah, Monday game. That'd be all right. It's not ideal just because your picks are open that long, but it's not a problem. It worked out for me last week with Dobbs under rushing, so we'll do it again. So real quick, So just for an example, so what we're going to do, we have 5 total picks. We're going to do 4. We're going to do 4 mans for every one of these. So it's going to be 5 different entries. So with that, you can only do 5, 20, or 50 on Underdog, picking champions or whatever they call it. So really figure out how much you want to enter. I would say this is probably should be no more than 10% of your bankroll. If you have $100 in your account or $120 in your account, I probably wouldn't do $20 in this because you're kind of staking yourself to all of these picks pretty heavily. So just real quick, the reason we're going to kind of round robin these. So obviously, if you go 0 for 5, you're getting $0 back. You go 1 for 5, you're getting $0 back. I mean, but that's going to happen too, regardless of if you round robin these or not. I mean, you're going to get smoked if you do something like, go 3 for 5 on just your single $20 5-man. So what I'm saying is do, $5 entries, and at worst, you'll go 4 for 5, which means you hit 1 4-man. And potentially get $50 back. So technically you 2x'd just by going 4 for 5. You go 5 for 5, you'll get $250 back. Nope, 100. That's not right. Hang on. 450. Yeah, because you'll have 25 in entries. I think you'll get 500. Maybe 250. Okay. Yeah. Because you hit $50. So it still gives you upside. You're only entering $25, and your upside's still $250. But it kind of gives you an out that if you only hit the 4 out of 5, you can still return $50. And then of course 3 out of 5 you're going to lose anyway, and below. So we kind of step through that here. So I mean, it's this simple. So when you do 5 picks and you're only choosing 4, basically you're leaving one person off every time. So we'll start just at the top. This is, I think, the easiest way to do it. We'll leave Levis off. Let's just remind ourselves: Hurts under rushing attempts, Henry over rushing yards, Levis over interceptions, Lawrence over 3 attempts, Mixon over 46 rushing yards. Okay. So we'll leave Levis off. We'll go Henry over. Hurts, he was under rushing attempts. Mixon over rushing yards. Lawrence over rushing attempts. Let me just double check that that's right. So yeah, so you could do the $5, you could do 50, 20, whatever you want to do. But just remember, you're going to do this 5 times. So you do it at $20, make sure you're willing to enter 100 on these picks, and if you do it at 50, be ready to enter 250 total. So for this, I'm probably going to enter 50, but like I said, just choose what you want. Okay, so double check, we got that. So this was leaving Levis off. All right, now we'll just go down the road. This time we'll leave Henry off. So over on Levis, whoops. Hurts under rushing attempts. So this is just kind of giving us that safety net that if that's over rushing, over 3 rushing. So I got that right last play. Okay. So it's just giving us that safety net that if we go 4 out of 5, we're still getting 2 times our money back. So that was leaving Henry off. This time we'll leave Hurts off. Mixon. These are all overs for these guys. Yeah, Hurts was the only under. So, submit. All right. Now we'll leave Mixon off. Hurts under, leave Mixon off, and go to once. Now this time we'll do it again, but leave warrants off. All right, so we just entered 5 times our entry fee. So whatever, so for me that was $250 on the slate, but now I have a safety net that if I go 4 out of 5, I'm getting, you know, double my money back. And if I go, we go live, it'll probably be ugly. I'm having a bloodbath with my NBA tonight. I'm looking at 3 out of 5, I think. See the picks I just made. Okay, so you can see here. Yeah, here's the 5 plays we just made, all at 50. Yeah, so being 4-mans, they'll pay out if you win at about $10 or 10x. So enter 250. If I win 1, it'll be about 500. Of course, with the champions, things can move around and do whatever. But if I hit 5 out of 5, I'm still winning, you know, 2,500 here. So 10x, like I said here. So it's still, you know, you still can get a decent amount of win. This is with the $5. You can still get a decent amount, and you can see, let's do it like this. If I held shift, and then we hit all 5, we'll win 6. Okay, yeah, so you can see, so if you do the 20, you know, you can still get up to 1,000 if you go 5 out of 5, but 4 or 5, you can still hit 200. And then, of course, so this is what I'm trying for today. Would be 250 to 500 or 2,500. So just to, you know, it just kind of helps smooth the curve. Hopefully we're still trying to kind of figure this out. I would think we win a 5-man about once every 10 days or so. You know, 4-man maybe, I don't know, 4 out of 5 you would hope is, I don't know, maybe about 50-50 it seems, maybe slightly less. But then, you know, we're really just trying to salvage, you know, some of our bankroll. The days we go 4 for 5, we need some money back. We can't just, you know, try to hit this 5 of 5 once every 10 days. I mean, but once every 10 days, we're going to be down, you know, $250 over the course of 10 days. So this 4 out of 5 will really keep you going. Yeah, that's all I do. I just pull it up. If on like tomorrow morning we'll have some NFL, NBA, and NHL. I'll pull this up. I'll go down the list like I just did here. If I skip something like Turpin, it's only because I kind of don't trust the projection, or there's an injury that, you know, kind of could really make that a kind of a fringe play. That kind of happens with NBA a lot with injuries, but that's all it really takes. So let me know if you have any questions. It's worked for me so far. I can pull it up if I can get results. I've been doing this 4 out of 5 the last week or so. Been hit or miss, as you can tell. That was kind of right in this stretch. You can see I went 4 out of 5 on a NBA slate, and I got some of my money back. But let's see. But when it works, it really works. Yeah, so this was, you can see this kind of section here I did of, yeah, right here, these guys. I did 5 picks, kind of round robin them, but then I also just added in the 5-man. You don't have to do that, but if you want to increase your upside, you can do that as well. But look, even kind of in this range, even if you hit the all the picks, if you go 5 out of 5, your 4-mans are still going to pay out super well. So, you know, it works. It pays off. It keeps you steady. You know, look at all this red mixed in here because I had 1 loss with 8 on a lot of these picks, but because I still hit I went 4 out of 5. You know, I still kind of got some of my money back. Kind of salvaged tonight, and it kind of just keeps you going. So, hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. You can post questions in Discord. You can comment on this video. Uh-oh. Harrison's saying he needs Milton last leg on his 4-man. I think I'm sweating that one too. Last I looked, he had 1 rebound. Got 3. Let's check real quick. See how much time's left in that game. Need that to go. I think I'll go 4 out of 6 tonight. I did a kind of a round robin with 6. Gets a little complicated to keep up with everything. This one hurt a little bit. Oscar Thompson, going over by half point kind of ruined me. Oh, we still got time left. I think Milton will be okay. Or Melton, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, he's on the court, so over here jacking up threes. He needs to be getting his own rebound. Then we'd be okay. But hopefully we might at least get a push out of it. And I don't know if you've encountered it, but if you do have a 4-man and one of the legs pushes, it'll drop you down to a 3-man. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I guess it's a way to get 3-mans. And try to show you what that looks like real quick. I think I had that happen to me the other day. With a push. As you can see, don't be afraid to go down in dollar amount and just do a bunch of different mix and match of entries. You don't just have to hit the 5-man for $50 or something every day. If your bankroll's, $25 a day or something, do 5 different $5 4-mans or something. Yeah, so you can see here, I had a 3 for 3 with a push, so it dropped me down to the 3 correct picks. So I don't know, hopefully that Melton hits. Sweating that one as well. It's just not letting now. One good thing about being done with the combos is we actually get live updates for our stats. And tread lightly if you try to do the in-game picks. I tried to do this one. It was a in-season tournament game, so I thought it'd be a high-scoring 4th quarter, and every one of these guys went under. So be careful if you do that. You can do that for fun, but I don't have any way to track the quality of those picks or not. I was just trying to see what I could do with some of the in-season stuff, seeing if it was valuable. Yeah, still at 3 for Melton. Hopefully he stays in there. This probably isn't going to load again. But I'll have to go turn it on. I think I'm still sitting on Carlson under 2.5 shots for tonight too. So hopefully that one hits, or it might be a 0 for night for me. Yeah, you can see. So this 4-man still has a chance. So that would get me some of my money back. That one might be it though. I'm looking at a rough night here. But it just happens. Like I said, we got to find ways to kind of sustain on the bad nights. So if that, if I can go 4 out of 6, that'll give me about half of my money back and just kind of keep going for another day. So hopefully that helps. Just a reminder, I like to go through favorites, get your 5 favorites, and just kind of leave one off as you go. This video may be outdated by the time you watch it. The website, try to update it every day. So, if this Hurts changes to 9.5 rushing attempts, I wouldn't take it anymore. If Henry changes to 64 yards, it might still be a good play, but it certainly would fall down the list. So it's really important that you get the play at the number. I mentioned there's so many plays that are so tightly packed that if Russell Wilson moves, it's fine to take Noah Fant. I mean, look how close these are. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. But really just kind of go down the list and pick you 4. If you're in a state that you can do 3-mans, if you're in a state that you have to do 4 or 5-mans, try to just pick 5 and kind of do low dollar to get the hang of it. See if you can kind of build up a little bit of a bankroll. So, all right, hope that helps. If there's nothing else, I might call the video. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Happy to help. Feel free to use the site as much as possible. If you notice anything wrong with it, you can feel free to hit me up. I'm still trying to get it set up and get all the features I want on there. It's really just I kind of pushed it out as soon as I could just to get that spreadsheet shared once I had access to single picks in here in Alabama. So looking forward to kind of getting the hang of this Champions too. I think it'll still be profitable. It's just a lot more volatile with us having to do 4 and 5 man. So the whole point of this round robin is really just trying to steady yourself through the the 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5 nights. Like I said, if we hit a 5 out of 5, once every 10 days, we'll be profitable in the long run. So that's really all we're going for. So, all right, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Like if you can. First video in a while, so I know my subscribers, likes, all that is just completely crashed. I'll definitely be back again for MLB season, but I can try to do more of these underdog picks, especially with NFL. They're a little bit easier just since it's once a week. So, all right.